Damn. Bro, you wasn't gonna make it, bro. You was not gonna make it. Damn. Man, shut up, man. You the reason we even in this position, though, bro. You know that?
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in
D.C. Let them know, bro,
and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
That was not a good sign. I'm gonna have to watch this league game, bro.
Ready! 40's a month. Watch the screen.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Two times. 3 down. Kill.
From the 24, Haskins. And he fires one incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Third down. Here's Haskins. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down.
What is he talking about? This nigga right here, bro. This nigga right here. Now slap the ball to the other fucking side. What the fuck? Get this nigga out of here, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh, got it there. Hey. Yeah.
It is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. Here's Geis. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Good job, D.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. On 1st down, this is Geis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Geis with a carry on second down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and get it with Geis. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up second down.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Haskins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, my God. This nigga. Oh. Oh. Oh, no.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Oh, my God.
Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 5 now. Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Looking to throw, Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
If you would have hit that sack, bro.
By Hopkins. And it's now
bro, if you would have hit that sack, we would have never heard the end of it, bro. We would have never heard the end of it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's okay, guys.
180. Middle.
I just said the same shit to him. Now he wants spaz on me, but I say that to James. Alright, bro.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford looking long for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20.
Be alright. Everybody calls games, bro. Everybody get mad at somebody, bro.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now Stafford. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal.
What, boy? I said, come on, you talking about something. Nah, you ain't
throwing to Stafford. Caught by Jones. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The completion lines up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
Come on,
watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy
and then when I came back and walked to the door, I said,
I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
I ain't going to let me check it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff down to Geis. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to. But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along, because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
On 3rd down, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Daniels drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
This motherfucking shot right here, man.
Pulled in at the 24. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Oh, my God. That nigga just broke his neck.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Playing this backpack nigga next game, bro. We gotta see up for these niggas. Damn.
He wasn't supposed to do a layup, bro. He's supposed to do a step back.
Damn, bro. Hello? Yeah. I'm not lagging. I don't know, that's on your side. I'm not lagging. Uh-oh. He about to do that to James. Damn. You about to lose, bro? Hold on, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I got white, I got black, we done. I got it. One stop, bro. to go. Oh, oh.
Dang, Ania just turned 20.
Who?
Ania.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
With a big fit?
Oh, no, not talking about her. I don't know who you talking about. You lost me.
Did she go to Sula?
Yeah, she went to Sula.
That thing was something funny.
Maybe not.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run for it. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. Here's Stafford. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Backpack niggas though, man. He left.
To throw is Stafford. And he's going to...
I'll be right back.
Suddenly, the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo.
Who's good?
Up on a 3rd and long situation.
What happened?
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
You said it's another lead?
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What's the team?
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Hey, you say you already sent it, right? You say you already sent it though, right?
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The fuck?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that.
Yeah.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Pick me up. Here we go. Pick 20. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Hey, orbit.
Stafford on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay.
Why do y'all
Somewhat
keep face
awkwardly here, and a
masking,
late
bruh?
flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Damn.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
Oh my gosh, stop pausing the game, bro. This nigga throwing balls. Bro. Oh. Oh my Reed. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? No. Oh shit.
And that'll set them back 5.
Damn.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
61. Match box white.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Stafford. He hits Jermaine Curse. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 23.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Set. Go 20. We got. Kill. Hey, turn. Omaha, remove.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is Broughton. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Damn.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Stafford down to throw.
Wow.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jesse James, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line. Just a
match. Come on, bro. Stop pausing the game, cuz. But he said he lagging, bro. I don't care. That got nothing to do with me. Hello. Hello? Why are we reset? Bro, we in the 3rd quarter, bro. Bro, we in the 3rd, bro. What was over the Call of Duty read? Why you ain't just say that in the 1st quarter? He didn't call me in the 1st. He called me like in the end of the 2nd. So what are you gonna run the whole game back over?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. First half showed us some pretty good offense.
Right,
tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
This nigga keep inviting me to a party, cuz. What the heck?
Join me.
Well, we go back and forth on these stupid ass trades.
Yeah. I might not get the rest of this. Other teams though, what?
I gotta go bust a dug in my goddamn stuff.
Well, you made a
Select
new league,
the team you want to join.
Year.
That shit 2022, so that's 2 years you would advance that bitch through. Solo. I'm correct, right? Yeah.
I'm about to get the Dolphins, y'all.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options.
All these teams are stacked for real. What the fuck? What the fuck? This shit don't make no sense. What the fuck, bro?
This nigga Tua and Jerry Jeudy on the same team? Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I got Raquan Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Get ready, dog.
What team you on, Sneak?
The Dolphins.
Alright, I'm jumping in your division.
Who that? Biggs? You said that?
Yeah.
You want to do that, bro? Do you really want to do that, bro?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Don't hurt yourself trying to be a gangster out here on this field, yo.
James, you still a little nigga, bro. You still like 23. I don't know why you playing.
Little nigga, cuz. Little nigga is still a beast on this joint, you feel me?
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. Let it rock. Show, but can you rock it like rocket? What you talk about? Space out your mind. Can you rock it like rockets? Fools and counter up. When it was time to get it lit, we
This nigga got Jerry Jeudy, Curtis Samuel, Will Fuller.
so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin.
And I ain't trading nobody. Don't come at me.
A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn.
Oh my God, 96 free safety, bro. Superstar. Oh man. Oh, you playing around? You playing around, bro?
I'm already not liking this stuff.
Juan Smith with Jerome Baker both got like an 80 or 90 speed.
Yeah, this shit trash.
Damon Harrison. Jack Lawson with freaking Christian Wilson.
That shit don't make sense to me.
But when you think about it, the Dolphins was gonna be trash for 2 years. So I mean, they was gonna get picked. You feel me?
Ain't about that.
Are you talking about other teams?
Like, my nigga, every team, bro. Every team is stacked.
No,
that
man, I'm looking at some teams that's not stacked.
Nigga, every team, nigga, if you look at the regular overall to every team, bro, every overall team is high.
I mean, that's gonna be like that.
You know what I mean?
It is. I mean, think about it. Every man at the beginning of the season, everybody got at least a good overall, bro.
Nah, you're tweaking out.
Who had the worst overall then? Tell me.
What you mean?
Even my favorite team had a good overall, and we trash now. You can't name no team that was like under a 70, bro, or a 75.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle.
Nah, that shit's fake.
This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle. Show this so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the imprisonment claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 20/20 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would do like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
You need a safety over there.
I'll be alright.
Where's this nigga Pioneers at, man?
Chris, it's been 3 years since Chris Silva has seen his mother. The 3-year hiatus into today. His mother, Corrine, is here in Miami for the games this weekend. What a wonderful holiday surprise for Chris. After the late afternoon walkthrough today, she appeared to Chris's delight. The emotion simply took him over. A native of Gabon, a nation in Africa, Chris Silva left his home country in 2012, just days before his 16th birthday, to come to the United States with a dream of being in this place, playing in the NBA. He has seen his parents and siblings only once since then. That's when he returned to Gabon for 2 weeks to renew his visa as a sophomore at the University of... It's been 3 years. Should have seen this coming. Point line to see spit pass. Great pass. Overton with a hammer on. 89% of the three-point line to see spit pass. Great pass. Overton with a hammer on.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back.
You get $1, man.
I'ma run it back. Friday payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello. That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap.
Yeah, but you still got a spot open?
Money low, I'ma grab from man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When it check hit, the direct hit.
God, man, I wanted the bomb. Who want a coat? I've been trying to get the Browns though. You wasn't. Alright, you can give me the coach. I'll take the coach.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of
money.
Why you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag.
Yeah, send it.
Too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'm a running back. Same day, why I'm a running back.
No, I'm about to play another game after I join, man.
Running back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up about something done this over.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. 20 others, that's 20 goons.
I know I just went like 25 and 5. I'm like that.
Alright.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
25 and 5, exactly like I said.
Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. I want for the set, boy, there's nothing left. I'm a to the bed until you all done but death. Footsteps coming for the check.
I just ran it up, couldn't even complain, I was built to win. Sometimes I think my God keep blessing me and I'm really seeing it. Cause my person pressing me, man, look at the crib we in. Hell yeah, I'm living up with my niggas, look at all the shit we did. Feel like fighting my demons. Mr. Studio says it mean what I ain't like the beat. Now was it a mean what are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen, down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad lead. His team. We rockin' vests. Them checks coming in, spending enough, they gon' hold them, we making investments. That shit coming in, shit I'm fucking getting in, we fucking with Vince. And they shit getting on, shit I'm fucking enough, bitch, you get the money. And tell your daddy, I tell the whole damn world, this is mad territory. Come in LA, fucking off, give away, hold the rest of it. That shit real deal, they ain't touching it. So you can't take nothing. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Back off me and watch your lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time when you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it.
Why did this nigga lose? He's just stupid.
Jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Snoop Dogg got a man lead. If I'm looking, you gon' really want none, but if you do, come and get some. You tell your mama, and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is
Snake.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
Select the team.
Come back into the party real quick.
Wow.
Nigga, come back in there for 2 seconds so nigga could ask you something.
Start your season with
The nigga YP.
What does that nigga want? Cause is it for a trade, bro? I'm not trading.
He not asking for no nigga. YP don't do none of that.
Who is YP? Oh, Pioneers?
YP.
Oh, alright, hold on. I'm gonna join. Alright, bro. Yeah. It's good. You send it?
At the same time.
Nah, I'm gonna wait till it send to me. Nah, I'm gonna just wait for it to send. I ain't doing that. Nah, I wasn't trying to, when I invited you, that's why I sent you the message now I was joining yours. I ain't mean to invite you. Yeah. I did that, you feel me? Yeah, watch who you talking to though. It's gonna come through, bro. It's just, I did some dumb stuff, cuz. What the heck? So you already in game session. You said you already in game session. I don't know what that is.
That's why I'm trying to tell both of y'all bitch ass need to click on the same time.
Hey, they say you already in game session.
I'm trying to tell you what the fuck you gotta do. You gotta, I just told y'all stupid ass niggas what the fuck to do.
Time, bro.
Yo, damn, yo, y'all whole streets is fucking iced out like this, YP? Yeah, that's crazy.
I need a gun, bro.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on
myself. Yeah, how's my man? He low. He low.
So got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
I thought you knew they was over there, Reek. Oh, somebody got it. I almost just got a nuke, bro.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did it, in the episode, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean. I get green, show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, but watch me eat now. Like how you getting paid?
I'm from Charlotte. You know how these niggas do. Back. Too many yops here. Hey, Reek.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Detroit Lions. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now a run with Geis. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right
through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ooh. 42-8, bro. I knew it, bro. I knew it was some flight, bro. Should have had more if I used kill streak. Nah, I used the kill streak.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
It's an ice down. No, oh, yeah. I know.
Set. 280. 50-50. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying.
Oh, what goes on? Hey, you can go for it on 4th, any side of the field.
Shit, I don't even know the motherfucking rules.
Yeah. I mean, I've been putting this whole time. Maybe it might be different. I don't know. That's why I'm asking WAP with somebody. I mean.
Oh yeah, this is WAP league. What the fuck? Y'all playing in my league? Y'all playing in my league?
Yeah, it's punt. You got to punt on 4th, right?
It's punt on 4th and 5 and under. You can go for it. 4th and 5 and under.
Whoa, that's a little too under. What the 4th and 5? Whoa, what? Huh? 4th and 5, bruh?
Before the 50, yeah, nigga. It ain't nothing to get 5 yards.
What? Hey, cuz, you tripping, bro. I don't know about that one. Alright, I guess, bro. Alright, I guess, bro. I ain't never heard no 4th and 5, bro. Okay, bro. Alright.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And boy, not a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Running for it, here's Cook. And an alley to Cook stripped, the ball's out, and the Redskins scoop it. Still on his feet.
Oh, he running, somebody running up. Oh, you took my motherfucking kill,
Hey,
1 sense, punt
hey,
it away, let your
Wappy.
defense take over with better field position.
Hey, Wappy. You know what that's happening,
They'll
right?
run with Geis. And they'll get
Cause
this
they ain't
just
never
to
heard of no
47,
4th and
1
5th,
yard
nigga.
gain.
No, that's why it happened,
Quick
nigga.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
That's
because
why
when
that
you're
happened.
open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, man.
On second down.
That's why that happened. Ain't never
It's
heard no
Townsend.
4th and 5th.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Geis.
This nigga Geis. No, you ain't gotta go nowhere.
Nah, I'm about to.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Geis, they'll try to run it. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. They run with Geis. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. They'll run for it. Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Did you know you can pick up a minigun, bro? I'm carrying a minigun.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Good game, though, y'all doing.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Going for right side here. Complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 2. Stafford. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is Cook with a grab. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. For the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Haskins. And Diggs has it. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. On the ground, Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from game. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
They put it on for the
and a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Bro, I'm on the same map, bro.
Oh, you picking Uzi before Lil Baby?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I said Lil Baby need to go before Uzi.
What?
Yeah, Lil Baby need to go before Uzi.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Out of the gun, Geis. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
This is Geis. And able to work his way down to the 16. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, as the first half is winding down, and the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Welcome back, Deontay.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
To throw again, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Damn.
Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Nice.
And this is caught by Kurz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7. They stay on the ground. Geis again. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here we go. Now the wolf. Check, 59. You what?
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they? When we talked about it, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. It's complete to Diggs.
You know that, right?
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Back to the ground game now with Geis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Here's Geis. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go.
Get wide.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
They never move, bro. They never move.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here we go with Geis. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after it. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
My nigga pull up with a Bentley with no head.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once...
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Here we go. Check the backer.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start the drive with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 2-yard line.
From the end zone, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From his own goal line, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Stafford on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Stafford now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Airing one deep for Curse. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Haskins to throw it. And he's able to find Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Haskins gets this to Reed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, go here!
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They run, Cook. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken at the 37. A very good return there, give him an even 20 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Geis. Tackle made there by Jonathan Cyprian.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Haskins forced out to his left. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Haskins going to try to throw it. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He was brought down by Devon Kennard. On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. Hello? They didn't just run out the clock, though. They to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end.
What game on, Mo? Somebody said Gianti leave and come back.
They're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
Because his net type messed up?
What that mean? You leave and come back?
No.
The win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My druid code is chill.
He had a bad game. What was pressing shit? I didn't have a bad game, bro. Did you see me have a bad game? Did you see me have a bad game? Pressing shit, bro.
Who we fight? Who we fight?
Hey, we can put some money on it. Okay.
Hold on, Rob. I probably got another league game. I got you though.
Man, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, this business trip. Who we fighting?
Next move your best. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry the coldest shield. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that I'm giving it so to kill. My doing it so to kill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Alright. Thought you wanted me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. You sure? Oh, what you going about this nigga, bro? This nigga's weird. Nah, you're weird, bro. Freaking weird. I think he's funny, dude. He's not funny, dude. None, because I'm not cool with you, so stop talking to me. Why I got, nah, see, that's what I be talking about, bro. Should never get to that point, bro. Should never. Bro, I should never get to that point, though, bro.
You can see it in my eyes. All I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet. I'm ready to rumble.
Nah, you lost me, bro. You lost me. That's it. You just always messing up. What? I look what? I look what? Cause go ahead with that, bro. Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead with that, bro. Nah, go ahead with that though, bro. What, bro? Let him know, Rob, cause this nigga a faggy. Bye. Nah, no, I heard how you said it, but you gotta mean. Nah. Mean it though, bro. Mean it. Put it on. When you mean it, when you. Alright, put it on God. Put it on. Yeah, I heard it, but you gotta put it on God though. Alright, put it on God now. Now you put it on God. That's when you put it on God. Oh, yeah, you gotta put it on God now, dude, right? You gotta put it on God. Put it on God, bro. Alright, put it on God now. Put it on God, please. Why, then? Niggas already know what's up with me, bro. Alright, put that on God. Alright, put that on God. Now put that on God. Alright then. Niggas be doing all that touting, but don't even mean what they be touting though. Yeah, bye. Alright then, bro, exactly. Niggas ain't about what they be touting, you feel me, dog? They just like touting, you feel me? These niggas think they go hard, they don't even go hard for real. Shut up, boy. Ain't nobody laughing at you. What did I just tell you to do, bro? Alright, well, bye, nigga. Bye. Bye. Put it on God.
Gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank.
She get mad.
Anything I ever do is top rank.
Not on the
Boys in the show
side.
shank.
Not on the side.
Anything I ever do is top rank. Boys in the show shank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat
You spitting bars, bro. You tell it, we out here trying to be real, and you trying to spit bars, though, bro. You trying to spit bars, though, bro. You think that was funny? You wanted niggas to laugh at that? You wanted the hee-haw? You wanted a ha-ha, nigga? Alright, well, bye. I believe you now, bro. I believe. Oh no, I don't believe. No, I don't believe you no more. Please, nigga that's acting goofy, bro. Bro, he's a goofy, bro.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them get the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play.
Bro, you need to control yourself.
All my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit.
Bro, don't talk to me, bro. Slim, I'm not cool with you. You thought I was cool with you, dude. You have fun with that, though, bro. You using that word too much. Nah, you using that. Nah, I can't. But you using that word too much, bro. Yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta say all that in person, though, bro. I ain't say you was. See, now I'm starting to think you are. So like I said, nah, bro. I ain't even that type of dude, bro. Don't be scared, bro. Nah, bro. Chill, bro. You know I'm playing, bro. Nah, chill, bro. I don't get down like that, bro. It's okay, bro. Let me get some.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad.
Oh, you lost me.
Too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
You?
Hello? That's the Chad calling. Let me click over real quick.
You? Do you?
You don't make no clap back when you got back my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash when the money
no.
go. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap, that's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's
I don't think he's cool with you. Okay. Yeah.
No, what you calling me for, bro?
Alright, but don't be trying to get all hostile. I got 12 heaters, no cap. They solve all my problems. Swear they do. You with me though, James? But you a bitch.
I didn't even say anything. All that hoorah for. Whole lot hoorah, but not enough boo-bah. I'll be right back.
Fuck is that? Bro, ain't nothing wrong with this game, bro. You know they just had an update for this game? Bro, they just had an update for this game, bro. Oh, for real? Man, you supposed to get on this and help me out, bro. Fuck, man. Why you say that? I was thinking the same thing. I ain't even gonna lie. Man. I just feel this though. It's like, how you gonna take out the creative character basis of the game? Like, that just fucks it all up. What you mean?
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate, copy. I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh, deal with the hands.
I never liked no Resident Evil game, so stupid.
I do what I want,
yeah, cool. The beginning one, yeah, the old one that was coming out.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when attack like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always
season pass. The fuck? They fucking have they about to have a fucking battle royale on that shit.
Watch me celebrate. I copy. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on.
How this nigga only got walkthroughs for the gameplay?
I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all.
Bro, this nigga lying, bro.
Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am.
You got a million subscribers.
I can cover the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You talking about making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. Just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it.
Bro, why would they lie? Why would it not? I don't get why Keith said this was like Naruto. Bro, shut up, bro. It's supposed to come out Christmas, bro. I'm listening to it in English right now. You don't hear it? Nah.
Who did it better than me?
I done got fears of problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh. Right. Ooh. Huh? You lost me, bro. You lost me, man.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in
Josh
Indy.
Norman out versus Cowboys, then travel with the
Colts
team.
get
You
set
love to
to
see
match
that.
up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Josh Norman? No wonder why he's so trash just like him.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
I meant that. Nah, it's not that. I mean, you actually
end zone
right.
for a touchback.
I do hate that nigga, bro.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Roger,
Big rip.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30.
Nah, I like that one. Nah, do it. Say it again.
First play produces
Run it back.
6
Run it
yards,
back. Run
brings
it
up
back.
second down. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this one looks bigger, man. I don't know why you pre-ordered this shit, bro.
And an alley to run.
Gotta get that out falling over.
A game there of 30 big ones. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can show.
The snap, can he hand off, can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time unwrapping another dimension.
And behind the line, he lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Out of everybody, you said Bret Hart.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys
like the one with Jericho, though,
bro. Working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
They get it to Funchess on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Hey, Sue.
That's what I do. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. I got it.
Throwing is McSorley.
He's
tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. 11. Safety's creeping.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up. Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We you talking to Tate?
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
You got tape. You got tape.
Dang. Guys. Are we friends or not?
No, check that.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. McSorley in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Devondre Campbell flies it. On 3rd down, it's McSorley. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
Go now. 8 reads.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And an alley to
Somebody tell that
run.
man.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
Bro,
being
you gotta
brought
need a
down.
power,
2nd
bro.
and right at a yard.
I'm in a game, bro. That's why I'm asking. Can you please ask for me?
Bro, all you have to do is leave.
Just say no here, bro. Can you please?
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm being nice, bro. I don't understand what else I gotta do.
How is that being nice?
But I'm being nice.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
All right then, nigga.
So 2
What you
first
thought it
downs,
was,
and that
man?
moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st
Yes,
and 10.
I'm serving day and night.
Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Little nigga trying to see me, and I keep it wide with a 9.
Trace McSorley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Get him! Get him! Get him, nigga!
Sacked by Marcus Hunt.
Nah, bro, I do this bad stuff, though,
So
for real,
far in
though,
this
bro.
game, they are
I do this, bro. I really do this,
and
bro.
guess what?
I realize I got a freaking 55 quarterback overall, bro.
Such an impressive
Cooking out
first
this
half to
young
get that
nigga.
lead. After the sack on
Yeah,
first
get
down,
him, nigga.
Ryan
We do
swings it
this.
out to the flat for free.
Get him,
A
cuz.
gain of 4 on the
Y'all
play.
not
And
realizing
they're
how,
going to be
like,
staring at a 3rd
trash
and
this
long
nigga is
here.
trying to do this with a 55 overall
There's
quarterback.
Ryan.
Now I'm starting to think that nigga not dead. Oh, my, get him, nigga.
back at the 8-yard line. Justin Houston with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
On the set. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even.
On first down, it's Hines. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good ready.
Now this is Hilton over receiving in. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defense.
McSorley, nigga! You picked up a 55 overall out the free agency. We do this to niggas, bro.
On his way to a monster game. 3
Get the
first-half
touchdowns. That nigga trash. That
and
nigga
the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hey, I gotta do it, bro. I just gotta do it, bro.
And this will be a touchback.
I got a 55. I got a 55 overall quarterback just picked up, bro.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the game. Stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Because you was loud, though, bro.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McSorley.
Oh my God,
complete
to Hilton. What's up,
and take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down. Hines.
Let's get it, Hines.
He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines.
I love that.
Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
To throw again on second down. McSorley has some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trace McSorley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
My quarterback already got 2 rushing touchdowns and like 2 scoring touchdowns already. Passing touchdowns. I ain't doing that.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
It should be in the party. When you go to the party, they don't show the little camera down. Probably just you go to YouTube, just type in Sneaky J, Sneaky Action J.
There we go.
Drive the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to...
And find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Express. Check. Ready to go.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now it's Ryan.
Oh, that's a pick.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
I know.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I don't be knowing when it's hard, though.
And an alley to run. He's got a front. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill.
Yeah, I already knew about it.
That jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Hines. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, the trainers take a look. will step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
I get rid of Marlon Mack.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's McSorley to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's McSorley. He's got it to Hilton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now McSorley. That ball caught by Funchess. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funchess, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case,
Deep ball on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And it's third down.
Oh, man, that was cold.
50 plants. 45. Defense wins championships, baby. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And take it right on the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, oh my God.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I like their corners, Kenny Moore.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McSorley sets to pass. And an alley to run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
God, 150 yards.
We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
On 2nd and 1.
That's a dot. Oh my God, that's a dot. My man can throw that, bro. I'll let you know that now.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys continue to pour it on. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Y'all going to see a 55 overall go up to at least a 70, 80 at the end of the season.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The tackle there by George Odom. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Justin Houston picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
You got somebody named Audrey or something like that. I see this guy. Yeah.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. On 1st down, it's Hines. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
I'm about to head back to this other party, though.
Alright, that's a bad.
Alright.
Shit, though. Shit.
Good.
As the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they too will
Yeah,
exit
good,
with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dog, what? Aren't y'all like on a 4-game losing streak though? Nigga, I wasn't saying that they're bad. I'm asking. I'm just asking, bro.
in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. It'll be weeks to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one.
What?
Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. Can't take no off. You better call back up.
I had a Lagos. Nah, it's not my thing. We could. Bet 10 every game. 10 every game we play. Yeah, we played. Y'all beat us. No, we played once. We play 4 every year because y'all we in the same division.
I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm living. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and beat it again. But it
What game we on, bro? Y'all not